Alright, welcome back everyone. We are picking up where we left off, and as in the episode before, we're going to finally help our companions out with the quests that they have. We're going to try to get those done, and depending on how long that takes us, we may continue on to try to get into Vox Relay. But I do have the mission selected, go help Niles, talk with his friend, the whole pressing cares mission, and we'll see what that has in store for us.
This new corporate life is so confusing for us protectorate folk. Do you mind if I
And we'll see if we run into anything new along the way for sure. We've already discovered that the wildlife doesn't want us here. So, see if there's any other wildlife that's not going to be happy with us. Let's see, we'll take a look at the map. Yeah, we've been this way before, I believe. Yeah, it's down the road all the way to the end, and instead of going to the repair center, we're going up to that direction. Okay. So we got close to it last episode when we were helping sabotage a repair center. We'll see what happens along the way now, because we already know there's those crabbles along the way.
Careful, friend.
And I'm sure there's other secrets to be found along the way too. Ah, so that's where we picked up the mission about the signal. Over this way.
Those guards are mighty agitated. Some are wearing gas masks. Yeah, something ain't right here. We should be cautious.
Pretty sure. Oh. Enemies with skulls. Oh. We might want to sneak through this. Okay. I don't know what their range is, but I guess we're going to find out. We're going to give them a wide berth. Definitely have to take a look into that. At least maybe once we get a better gun. That's for sure. Because the creatures already give us a slight run for our money with this one. Let's take a look. Well, that must be the bridge they talked about previously, or at least one of them. Oh, yep, we got Travels. Just trying to loot. Stuck in a hole.
Ready to waste them on your command.
I have no clue what they're talking about. Something's got my allies agitated. Oh. Okay. I'll have fun with that. I'm going to unjam a door. God, you really have no personal space, do you? Just trying to pick things up. Yeah, we're taking them. And a right control. Yeah, we'll take that.
Looks like a fight.
Looks like a fight. Yeah, you alerted everything over here. Where'd the big one go?
Who's the one you need to worry about? Comment.
But no, seriously. Where did that bigger one go? Okay. So that's what the inside of a crabble looks like. Didn't expect that.
This looks like the place. Lord, I haven't felt this high-strung since Horizon Point. Just hope he's here.
Niles.
Howdy, Zed. You look... well.
Has my mind been set upon by shadows? I thought you dead.
Can't imagine why you think that. I've only been gone 4 years.
Oh, back from your little saunter then, are you? Head all cleared? I must say you took quite the perambulation. I hope you didn't wear out your rotation adapters.
Well, don't just stand there, Niles. Introduce me to your friend.
Zed, this is the commander I told you about. One in charge of the Horizon Point mission.
So, you are keeping company these days. Just not mine.
The way he's acting. Yeah, we're working together to save Arcadia. A cause I assumed you'd support.
That would depend on what vision you have for Arcadia's future. Everyone seems to think they alone know what's best for this colony.
Look, I'm not just here to gas you up with empty apologies. I want to set things right between us.
Oh, now you want to help. Where were you when the war happened? Or when I was being carted off to mental refreshment? Where were you when I actually needed you?
I'm gonna let Niles handle it.
I know I let you down before, but give me a chance to earn back your trust. There must be something I can lend you a hand with. I know you haven't given up the fight.
I haven't the time to patch your bleeding conscience, Niles. I'm in a situation that demands my full attention.
It's Baines. My team's been caught. Pharaoh and March are dead. Protectorate are holding the rest for interrogation. A ship is inbound to take us off-world, to the consul himself. I barely managed to evade capture. Damn it! It looks like the data went through, but there's something wrong with the connection. The cipher isn't transmitting.
Found her! You there! Step away from that terminal at once!
Audra? Fuck! It's all coming apart.
I'm not gonna be. I want to answer that way because that's kind of how I would answer. But maybe you'd rethink Niles' offer for help.
I knew something was wrong. What have you gotten yourself into here, Zed?
That was one of my operatives. I organized a mission to infiltrate the Vox to acquire valuable intelligence. But obviously, something's gone wrong. Without that cipher, the intelligence is worthless. But I'm more concerned about my people at the moment. If you're sincere in your desire to help, prove it. Rescue my friends before that ship departs with them on board. Please.
Oh. I'm in if Niles is.
I am, without question.
Okay. If they're sending a ship, that means my people are being held on the Vox's landing pad. Use my call sign so they'll know you for an ally. I'm certain Niles remembers it. And do exercise discretion, as well as caution. The guards at the Vox won't hesitate to fire upon you, should you be discovered.
Not to worry. This is exactly the sort of thing we're trained to handle.
Yes, but the uniform doesn't stop bullets, as I'm sure you recall.
Good thing we know a doctor then.
Haven't found a way to reach the Vox station yet, so it might take me a while.
Then let's hope the ship also takes its time arriving, and that my friend's pain threshold withstands any attempts to soften them up for the console. I'll answer what I can.
Let's see. How about your
Stop
snap?
there. I know what you would ask, but I've done my best to put that unpleasant experience behind me. Please respect my wish to avoid reopening closed wounds.
Definitely. How did a protectorate doctor end up turning rebel fighter?
If you must know, it was my sister. A neighbor reported her for some misconduct and she was taken to be refreshed. I never heard what her alleged crime was meant to be. The woman who returned was nigh unrecognizable. The injustice of it rattled me. And once I began to look into what had happened, the more discomfort I felt. Then I met Niles. He told me the truth about other colonies. Made Arcadia feel so small, claustrophobic, repressive. And my smoldering resentments became a full conflagration.
That's all I need for now. Okay. Rescue. Then I guess, yeah, let's see. Where is your mission at? There we go. Oh, well, it's right up there in town. Because we know our way on the Vox relay. We're working with the ones trying to take it down. We got to take down the defenses first. So, next step, make sure this companion, Inez, her mission doesn't take us on the Vox relay as well. That way, if we can gather it all and hit it all in one spot, works out better for us. So, and that poor guy still wants us to help him. Nope, wrong button. So all we need to do is walk into a place with a live grenade. Speaking of that, are those? Yes, those are my explosive grenades. What? Well, hello there.
Would pulverizing them suffice? No, I could liquefy them. Apply heat and congeal them into kibble no beast could resist. Oh, Ethel, darling, you're a genius. Approach with less haste next time, won't you? Copernicus may be tame, but he still doesn't take kindly to being startled. Oh, Inez, you look, well, like you could use an ice bath and a cup of newly formulated triptease. Has something happened?
Something has, all right. I ended my contract effective immediately. Now I'm free to prove myself to everyone in Auntie's choice. My way.
Well, that's wonderful news. Or is it? I admit I'm still trying to work through what contracts mean hereabouts.
Huh?
But you do appear to be pleased, so I shall be pleased for you.
It's good news. Inez is now free to fix her graft. She says you can help.
Ah, that is not common knowledge in this town. But since Inez appears to trust you, I suppose I can do the same. Before I began my new illustrious career working with our tame, scaly friends here, I was a researcher in the Enhanced Soldier Division. Oh, I was on the verge of breakthrough when they shut us down. Oh, when I think of the lives I could have reached. But in my current role, I do try to help where I can.
Where my own first aid training can't reach, Doc's got me covered. The graft knocked me on my ass for weeks when I first got it. But she nursed me back to health.
Would if I could have done more.
Well, you can do more now. I can see why Inez trusts you. I don't think anyone else in Annie's Choice gives a damn.
Despite your insinuation, there are plenty of good folk around here. But perhaps not many with Doc's particular skill set.
I understand your reservation, but I do care deeply for all my patients. Inez has attested to it. And so can Copernicus here, when he is freshly fed. Where was I? Right. I have a lead, Inez. I've identified 2 viable beasts on this island that you may be compatible with. Though it may not be easy to acquire the suitable specimens. The first candidate is the skeleton crabble. It has a rare form of albinism and was last spotted on the western coast by protectorate scientists, who unfortunately went missing. I happened upon an old report of theirs along with a code used to operate their machinery. If their fate is what I suspect, the code may be of use to you.
I heard rumors of the creature myself. Our skeleton sounds a good bit larger than the average crabble. Meaner and smarter, too.
And the second candidate?
The second candidate is a raptidon matriarch, the only one of her kind on the island as I understand it. She was last spotted in the crags near the Vox Relay.
Deep in protectorate territory. This matriarch sure ain't making it easy for us. She'll be more aggressive and more cunning than her smaller kin.
Since the cave is so close to the Vox Relay, will we have to worry about Protectorate troops?
Not once you're inside the cave. There, all you'll find of the Protectorate is an unguarded drainage pipe coming from the Vox Relay. When you breach the matriarch's lair, you must rouse her from hibernation. I found pheromones to be quite effective. Inez, I'm certain you know a formula that may suffice.
That I do.
Excellent. It'll be a rather unpleasant wake-up call for the matriarch, so she'll be upon you in moments. I suggest your armaments be at the ready. Then the grafting part is yours.
Kill the creatures, chop off the parts. Seems straightforward enough.
Yes, though I would recommend a careful surgical removal of the specimens, please. Now, when you acquire one or both of these parts, return here straight away, and we can begin surgery. Matriarch, Law guide you both out there.
Thanks, I'll take help from any and every higher power at this point. Okay, so a drainage pipe going into the Vox Relay. That sounds like another way for us to get in. So, that's the exterior defenses. With this one, because they are optional, but I would prefer to get both. That's the skeletal crab. So, let's fast travel on over that way. See what we're getting into. Because with the crabble, I'd rather see it before I just run blindly into a matriarch. That sounds even more unpleasant.
Don't fret. With these boots, I can fly. Jackson! Jackson!
What?
can't believe he jumped that way.
Sir, I know this isn't the time, but are they gonna put us to the gallows for this?
What? No. That ain't how we operate in Auntie's Choice, Liza. We might be looking at a pretty fierce demotion for losing half our workforce and getting stuck up here, though.
Demotion to fertilizer?
No. Now cease your jawing. This ain't the time. Hey, you! You down there! Would you mind checking on our fellow? Might he have survived the fall?
Yeah, I don't think so. Why would anyone attempt to jump like that in the first place?
He thought those boots would make him fly, but they really just allow the user to jump repeatedly. Unless their downward velocity is too great. If so, well, you see what happens.
There's got to be a safer way to test them. Why jump from up there?
We've been stuck atop this machine since Ida, one of our new Protectorate acquisitions, had her gray matter scrambled by the height, jumped down, and landed right in its gears.
Scrambled her brain?
Sensible motive. She joined us shortly after Auntie liberated her with the freedom of meritocracy, and she seemed happy enough.
Were you not listening? She said she'd always be a loyal subject. It was part of the endless inculcation we endured in the Protectorate. It can prove insurmountable for some.
The notion that she'd sacrifice herself, even after seeing the vast possibilities in staying alive and climbing the corporate ladder, it's just impossible to cognize.
If I were you, I'd be more concerned on how to climb down.
There ain't no way off this platform besides jumping. You've seen how that ends. But you being down there makes you uniquely qualified to help us. The reason Jackson tried using those plasma thruster boots was to gather a piece of machinery we'd spotted on a little table halfway up the spire.
It's a drive overloader. If we install it, we can push the platform's arm hard enough to, well, to grind old Ida out of the gears.
Though the power of that overloader will deluge the system and, well, overload the drive and burn it out all permanent-like. But desperate times and all that.
So if you were to use them boots to bound up the spire and deliver the overloader to us, we'd avoid the tragic fate of our two former cohorts.
Okay.
Exactly.
Alright, I'm on it.
Thank the sovereign... thank you, stranger. We are eagerly anticipating a long life, utterly absent of starvation.
Huh. How does one... Oh, that's how we go in third person. We got that going for us. Is the plas... Okay, let's go in here. Right, control helmet. Hey! Magazine size don't sound half bad. Oh, that's what we got for completing that last mission. Okay. We'll have to... maybe. Let's climb up and take a look. Lots of drones.
Oh, you're by our crop of Brachythecium rotabulum.
I can't examine that.
Advantages and burn tinctures. If you don't have that drive overloader, sending may be a wait.
I have the overloader, but now I'm committed to climbing.
That's it? It was that easy?
Not my kind of quarry.
That was some impressive climbing. Poor Jackson could have learned a thing or two from you. Starting with the right direction to jump, I suppose. Wonderful. Get us down, and I'll happily compensate you in accordance with standard Auntie's Choice urgently improvised extortive standards.
Variations out there. This whole
Okay.
system needs an exterminator.
Ow. Well, I thought, you know, where... Lower the platform. I have the drive overloader. Oh. Well. Hey, back up. You'd think if someone's jumping down for a reason. Now my question is, why didn't they just jump over to the other platform? Okay. Yeah, pick that up. Okay.
Oh, thank the law. I never thought of myself as a vertiginous sort, but being trapped 100 meters in the air will make you reconsider.
I mirror that sentiment, to be certain. In fact, Auntie will have to pay me triple if heights are to be involved. And isn't it grand to be in a system that allows me that freedom?
Glad you're happy. And as a bonus, I'll also adjust the system so it didn't burn up.
So the platform still works? That's amazing. Not that we'll be going up in it again. For that, you deserve a little extra on top of your urgently improvised extortive rate. Thank you again for all your help.
Oh, you're welcome. Let's... Send... No. Back to this. So we still have a skeleton crabble to look for. Oh, we got some fancy boots though. Okay. Let's see if the way around's over here. Oh, what's this? I will take it. Over prepared. Nah, we'll reject that one. We've already took that one buff. Or debuff. Of easily distracted. Rebels.
Time to earn my commission.
You go on, and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Thank you, Niles.
See those burrows? The skeleton's nearby. And if it's as nearby as I think, it don't bode well for those scientists.
If those are its burrows, we're getting into a bigger creature. Found one of the scientists.
Well, you hate to be proven right. These folk have been dead a while. And that must be the machinery Doc mentioned. Over here, Commander.
Okay.
Huh. Seems this terminal reroutes power to speakers around the cave.
Snot research, witness mutated crabble emerging, terrified specimen. Okay.
They were using sound to lure the Prabbles out. Let's see here. Generator's back on. Power up that phonotron, would you? Should cause enough
Sure.
ruckus to make the skeleton come out and play.
And what am I supposed to do? Just stand around and look pretty?
Yes.
Well, if the commander's keen to share, you can press the button too. Wouldn't want you feeling left out.
Look alive, Commander.
That's what you're supposed to do, Niles. Go get it.
Over here! Free hole in the head! Get me in! Help me out!
Lay low, Commander. Medic's order.
This one. Following me is causing me issues. Let's see where the autosave at is. Well, them just yeah, I get it. They're focusing certain things, but
Well, you hate to be proven right. These folk have been dead a while. And that must be the machinery Doc mentioned. Over here, Commander.
what's this one compared to the one I'm using?
Huh.
Rate of fire?
Seems this terminal reroutes
Take it.
power to speakers around the cave. They were using sound to lure the Grapples out. Let's see here. Generator's back on. Power up that phonotron, would you? Should cause enough ruckus to make the skeleton come out and play.
Hey, what am I supposed to do? Just stand around and
Get ready this time.
Well, if the commander's keen to
Come
share,
on, everybody.
you can press the button too. Wouldn't want you feeling left out.
ready to waste it.
Spots could hit the wrong side of a freighter. I'm the one you need to worry about.
Ain't making it easy for us. Watch yourself.
Okay.
How's he still standing?
Appreciate a little help, Commander.
Looking a little woozy there, Commander.
Oh, that's because y'all let a crab come up here.
Here you have guns cocked and loaded. Just give the signal. We're here. 3 hole in the head. Hey, got a distraction for you.
That
Got it.
phototron was effective. Now we just need the specimen. Mind the pincers. They can be a little feisty even after death. Nice work. Mind bringing it over here so I can take a gander?
You can come down here. We
Muscular reticulation still intact. Cartilaginous integrity mostly sound. A good clean cut. And the pincer's still sharp. Yeah, this'll do just fine. Shame about all the scientists, though. Was hoping this wouldn't be too steep a price.
What's next?
If you still got some hunting you, that Raptidon matriarch's on the loose. Her den's not far from the Vox Relay up north. Elsewise, we head back to Fairfield and speak to Doc Tinsley.
Let's go. All right. And let's take a look, because we got skill points. So, medical's going to come in handy at this point. And let's finally get an extra. Oh, well. Actually, extra medical. extra leadership, so they have a little bit more health and some more damage. Take that. Perks. Got quite a few of them. Oh. Plus 10% range damage, 20% critical. We'll hold that one. Yet again, have to read through all those. But let's take a look. Journal wise, will be our next bet. Get rid of the Vox Relay's exterior defenses. So, looking at the map, there's the bridge. Reach Fox Relay, find Scrabbles, bypass Serenium Hazard, reach Fox Relay, save Subversives. Okay, we got a lot to do. Okay. So, with all of that in mind, I want to bypass, but I want to come back here first because we're good on ammo for a rifle. Pistol, that Crabble ate it up, and if we're going after a matriarch, that's not going to wait until I pick something, is it? We'll take it. Actually, Trophy Hunter, I didn't realize we had that. 5% critical hit damage, but plus 15% additional critical chance against strong enemies. We've been running into quite a few of those. But we need a vending machine. Let's make sure the pistol uses compact rounds. And we'll sell some stuff. Just realized we had a shotgun. Corrosive damage in the area. We won't use those. Won't use that. Done with that. Get rid of that. That was our agent armor. That can go away now. That's at least a little bit of money back to us. Okay. And go in here. Because I can actually add a thing to this one. Well, I say that. What's this got on it? Range scanner. We always pick this up too. This was with the skeletal crab. Take it. Think about doing everything else. We don't have enough shotgun rounds to really play with a shotgun. Check the map. No, we don't want to do that yet. I want to get both parts before we go back to her. So over here, let's set that one. Find Scrabbles.
Like when we told him to jump in a rift, do you?
Ow. Oh, we need to dispose. Can we shoot him? We can't. I have Scrabbles.
Nothing I'd fancy more than to lay out those bastards at the bridge. Especially now that we've got Car's permit. But it's a doomed venture without Scrabbles.
There's Scrabbles.
Spaced. Scrabbles! And hardly the worse for wear! You've no grasp of what his return means to this unit. Scrabbles was originally a gift from my daughter. He fought with us during the Consolidation War, and has seen this squad through every hard deployment since leaving Tau Ceti. He's also packed with some of the finest grade stimulants this side of legal. Here, for your trouble. Livener like that comes in handy when you're in a pinch.
Awesome. I've always wanted. Thanks,
Before
I think.
you depart, a final word. Stay out of the minefield. I won't be the one who answers to Carr when the Protectorate mistake your rootless gallivanting for encroachment.
It's fine. Okay. Now our options are Saboteur, find the drainage entrance. I still need to get over there, but we need to get in this way. So we can either go through the bridge. Now let's do this. Just because we have the ability to. Worst case, we get over there, we fight our way through everything else, but
take a look at those corpses they've got struck. Wait. Some aren't dead yet.
This is Protectorate territory, all right. Ain't looking to instigate anything, Commander. But if these bastards make a threat on my person, no promises.
We've had these conversations before. And we've been up this way before, but we didn't go over here. I don't think we're making that. Okay. Well, what happened here? Oh, this person's still alive.
It's the crunch. That scrump, the one that makes it a brunch. I'll feed you purple berry crunch if they love you a bunch.
At attention, Trooper. Report. Why are you out here? Where's your unit?
What unit? I was just eating some purple berry. Wait. My unit. All along, they ambushed us. There was so much blood. You can't make me go back there.
Damn, this is bad. Listen, nobody's making you go back, but you're an easy target for raps or worse if you stay put. Your unit wouldn't want this for you.
Yeah, that's true. I've got to get back to Fairfield. Back inside our bivouac wall. Back where it's safe.
Yeah, that's it. Back to town, where you can get a big, comforting bowl of purpleberry crunch. You ready to move out?
Yeah. Thanks for all your help. Oh, Law! The Protectorate scum took all our weapons. How am I supposed to get back? The Raptidons will rip me to pieces!
Hang on, I may have a spare gun somewhere.
Shaking fit to fall off my arms. Couldn't hit the broadside of a bank. If only there was something that needed less aiming at. Of course. I hate to ask, but any chance you got a grenade I can borrow? Even if I miss, the noise should scare off any Raptidons.
Sure. There you go.
Thank you. I'll only use it if I have to. Well, off I go.
Gotta say, Commander, this weren't one of your finer ideas. Let's hope he ain't got the wherewithal to actually pull.
I'm just gonna get to there. I'm just gonna... Oh, what was that? Is someone out there? Stay back, I'm warning you. All I gotta do is pull this pin and...
Yeah, saw that coming. He's been drinking. Well, we made it through at least. Hey, this is the Sky Cutter Tower, alright. Get those defenses now. Get the defenses down, and then all we have left to do is get inside. Judging by the film dust covering the plaque, it's been here for years since anyone read this. Protector 618 is to infiltrate Sky Cutter. Okay. And I know I'm reading fast, but if you really want to read them, just take the time, read them yourselves. go free. So I try to leave them up as long as I can, and that way we can get
Captain,
as much
have
done.
we truly certified that all in our midst are suited for this mission? It would be most disheartening were any of us to bear reservations.
If you take issue with my presence, speak plainly. My loved one's deeds bear no influence on my own.
Your loved ones, Juan? Once a loved one of mine became a traitor, I would no longer refer to them thusly. Unless you still harbor feelings.
Enough! Your sniping discredits you both. Wardens must speak through action. Move out!
Vestige heavy duty container locked with complete mechanism. It was. Okay, protected ID. I have one. As you look the ID, you notice shape matching the mechanism slot. Click. Wait, protected Admiral IDs 1 of 5. Okay. Well, we'll be on the lookout for those. Take all.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
Well, it's kind of just running around all over the place now. So if you want to take the heat off of me. Okay. Scrap metal. We are power out here. We have that key. Be on the lookout for Admiralty card. I'm going to keep butchering it. Looking for key cards or ID cards. We need 5 for that crate. I want what's inside of it. I don't know what's inside of it, but I want it.
I've heard tale of those war-bred monstrosities, but this facility is overrun. We must pull back. Return with no less than a support battery.
Wardens do not retreat before taking noble action. I shall excuse your cowardice by way of shock. Whether we are destined to succeed or die, we shall do what is required of us. We will not falter. Marchand, make a due I'm the one you need to worry about. In the event we don't survive.
What? Oh. Okay. Any other down protector forces? Not 100% sure what happened here for sure to cause this much chaos, we'll say. We got a bit of a climb. Well, at least we're getting a lot of supplies, that's for sure. Okay, so that was another way to climb up. There is a ladder, but let me just bulk it. So they won against one of them. 2. Okay. Make progress. Got our key cards. The Raptidons did not like this place. Plus 5 max health. Okay. It's been a while since we picked up a card. Sorry, got distracted. There was loot.
The gunfire has ceased. Is there any way Ames and Marchand could have...
I'm sorry, LaRue. They died in the service of the Protectorate. Stop. Breathe. Then we shall press on.
You surprise me. We cannot complete this mission and yet live. And should we live to see it through, your wife shall meet her end. Yet, your resolve remains unshaken.
Any less would disgrace the Sovereign. Disgrace us all. Shoulder your rifle. We shall press on and see this mission to its completion.
That noise doesn't sound like... Oh, blast! Hand me my...
Looks like we have a few hungry friends joining us. Keep your finger on the trigger. Commander, you're bleeding.
I'm used to it.
Practicing some battlefield medicine.
Much we have, Commander. Liv should be here soon. Damn it! I swear if not for bad luck, we've had none at all.
And I'll take care of him, Commander.
Commander. Medic's order.
oh, there you go now. Let's just try hiding behind the box and get that guy.
That's enough wraps for me, thanks.
Back in business.
Okay.
I'd like to have a word with whoever's in charge of maintenance around here. Right after we deal with these wraps.
Looking pretty scathed, Commander.
Well, I feel like I'm the only one shooting.
Prescription filled.
You're healing the Raptidon.
A little woozy there, Commander. Finally. Anything else the universe wants to throw at us while we're here?
Oh, don't say that. At least we got an elevator now. Yeah. We'll have to come back in and get that crate. I think we've picked up enough of those ID cards, so we'll find out on that side of things. But there wasn't more. Okay. And a music box.
This is one. I have suffered grievous wounds. At least one of my lungs meets the open air. LaRue fell swiftly. Screamed for me to help, but if I had remained to aid her, the mission would be at its end. The mission which is now doomed regardless. I arrived here to find the controls non-functional. Since my weapon delivers magnetically contained electric charges, I inserted it into a conduit hoping it would spring to life, but the Fairfield power controls have deteriorated. I wish I could admit relief that in my heart of hearts I wished my love to live, despite her traitorism. My darling, I am sorry. But were you here, I would use the last of my strength to slay you. Our feelings are not even a candle to the incandescent love of the Sovereign. Our blood, my blood, for the Protectorate. Signing off.
Huh. Control panel schematic. Select. Send a power surge to Vox relay. The controls begin to hum anonymously. Oh. That was the weapon, too. That she had placed, trying to shut it down. Cool. And grounding. Kinda wish there was elevator music. We have all those. Let's see, where was it? Through this window. And back. Oh. Insert. Place, you fit the last one in, mechanism clicks, lid slides off. My darling Alex, if you're reading this message, I'm following in the course of duty. Please do not mourn our destiny. My compatriots and I may be gone, but you and all of our loved ones shall persist. Bit cartridge, advanced encryption key, and a trauma kit. And apparently we got skill points. So, let's take a look. I put one at that, speech, and go ahead and get some in our guns. Get a little bit extra firepower, may help out. This episode's going to go a little bit longer. We're going to try to get a couple of more things done. So we've made it over here. We're disabled the defenses. With that, we still have back here. And we still have those people to help too. So, we're going to set this one active. Oh, that one active. Go take on that matriarch. Okay. Let's go up here. Once we get up here, we can kind of get a lay of the land. I know we saw a lot from up there, but couldn't really see what we're looking at ground force wise though. Is it going to be a fight all the way? Can we make it up to the cages and free those people? Looks like we can. Let's see what happens. Well, I'm curious now, just because it's... We have the engineering abilities. Okay. Along cables. Let's see. Just energy canisters. Why, will. We'll come back to that. I'm sure there's plenty enough stuff I'm missing. We're going to see, because I mean, it looks pretty clear. So if we can get up there, help those people, make sure they don't get taken off by a ship. Go back over there. And then get everything we possibly can do right now done. Yeah, so not a lot of resistance. But we also didn't fight through a bridge. We went down the back way, so...
Prisoner 349893938. There is no place for you in the paradigm. You are hereby sentenced to death for the crimes of desertion and opposing the lawful authority of the Protectorate.
We'll just, act like we didn't see it.
Figured this ship would have departed by now. You know how Sentinels are. They take their time with traitors.
We just gotta go right in, it looks like.
They're splitting up their own people. Sick bastards.
We've got company, Commander. The unfriendly
Prudence dictates we rout all disruptive influences. Pushing ahead! Maintaining perfection.
Okay.
Back again. Thought we were done for now. You again. I heard fighting. What's going on?
We're not Protectorate. We're your ticket out of this hot box. Esculepe sent us.
Esculepe? Zeb sent you? Wait, you're Niles, aren't you? Count on Zeb to go as far as raising the dead to help. But it's too late.
What do you mean too late?
I gather you haven't noticed the bodies in the pen here.
Oh. The others don't look like they suffered easy deaths. What happened?
Montelli, damn him! He executed March and Pharaoh outright, ranting about traitors. Then the Consul Sentinel arrived to conduct a preliminary interrogation. She tortured us for information. The others didn't survive her enthusiasm for the work. I'm only here because the Consul wants someone brought back to him, alive. Lucky me.
You're tough to have survived all that.
Thanks. Can't take all the credit, though. The Sentinel seemed spent by the time she got to me. Wore herself out on the others, I guess. Quick, though, before I forget or we're interrupted, I memorized the cipher. It's O2519W. Should help Zeb decode the intelligence we sent him a whole lot faster.
Great. Already unlocked the pen. You should head back to Zebulon now.
Please don't think me ungrateful for your efforts, but I'm not going anywhere.
If you're too hurt to walk, I'm sure the commander and I could...
No, it's not that. I need the Sentinel to take me onto that transport. I want her to think she's won. And then, just as we leave orbit, I'm going to blow her pretty ship to pieces.
That might just be the most ruthless bait and switch I ever heard. Your friends ought to be proud.
Thanks. Funny what ideas come into your head after losing a molar.
I know a thing or two about explosives.
I'm not planning to rely on actual munitions, but I thank you for the offer. All the same, I'm no martyr. If there was another way to protect Zebulon and our cell, I'd take it. But if I escape, the Protectorate will pursue me, and everyone I care about will be in danger. I'll make it look like an accident. Mechanical failure. When I was being tortured, I saw some frayed wires near the fuel system. With the right spark, I think I can ignite it.
Most ships have automated fire suppression system put it out.
You know your stuff, Commander. I was just about to point out the same problem.
What do you propose then?
Not blowing yourself up for starters.
You know how relentless the Protectorate is. But if I die, that's the end of it. The Consul will turn his attention elsewhere, and our cause can continue in the shadows. Please, if you can help me sabotage the transport, then help me. We don't have much time.
Might be I could sabotage the transport from the outside. Make it look like negligent maintenance. What do you think, Commander?
I think letting board signals the safest option.
Yes, Commander. Stay put. Shouldn't take me too long. Done. Won't go into the particulars, but you can trust that ship will blow the moment it hits orbit.
Excellent work.
Good.
I see why Zebulon liked having you around. I'd say I won't forget how you've helped me, but, well, you know. Tell Zeb what happened, won't you? That it was my decision. And I was at peace with it.
If more people were as brave as you are, the Protector would already be history.
The bravest thing I ever did was start thinking for myself. Everything else after that's been easy.
Good luck, Audra.
Likewise. And thank you both, again.
Real quick, just because I see stuff laying around. Okay. I can run the
Oh, these damned bodies. Why can't we just bury the lot of them?
just gonna ignore that. Finish the quest we planned on doing. Okay, there's the Sky Cutter Tower.
Liquidate 'em!
Okay.
Halt! Don't come any closer. Oh, you're not Protectorate. Huh?
It's a brawl!
What's that noise?
Well, sorry, fella.
Let this log serve as a record of the fact that Sentry's first-class Briggs and Jakes are both still loyal to the Protectorate and the Sovereign, despite their acts of desertion. The mental state of Brigadier Montelli has been rapidly degrading over the past few months, and the Vox relay station is no longer safe for even the most loyal subjects. Initially, we assumed he was simply being overly cautious by increasing base
Commander.
security beyond the standards that are required by regulations. Unnecessary, but commendable. This quickly devolved into lashing.
Yeah, I have a drama kit. I'm going to use it. Because y'all won't come down here and help kill things. Oh look, another shotgun. Alright, thank y'all for the backup. Finally. I don't know. Yeah, can't see anything there. Which way? Gets us to our destination, if any. Take a look. Really think this is just to distract us. May be wrong. Well, it shows it down there in the cave. I don't know. We'll run around, see if we see anything different. Now we got the whole big wall on us in our way. There's got to be a way. Something I'm missing. Investigate. Yeah, there's... No. Okay, so if I was looking at a map, trying to decide on where to go, the problem is we got all of this rock in our way.
Vitals looking
Ow.
quite marginal, Commander.
This goes back pretty much where we were. Let's run this one. Okay, this goes under. And just because I don't know what we're getting into, let's just do a little random safe.
Little pick-me-up for you.
Where?
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
When? Just when? What? Okay.
Hear that? It's challenging us.
What are you all shooting at? Okay. Guess that is the matriarch's forward guard.
Keep howling. We're coming for you. Here, all right? Let's put our heads together. See these half-eaten remains? They're a sign. Matriarchs lose their appetite when they're on the verge of going into a state of torpor. She'll have retreated into hiding to conserve her energy. But I got one way to get her attention.
I'm listening.
You know how Doc mentioned pheromones? Well, just so happened that I procured some Raptidon glandular extract in my travels. Should do the trick. A matriarch with 3 full stomachs ain't coming out of hibernation unless she senses a threat to her authority. She hates rivals.
Yeah, let's do that.
Oh, not a lot of people know about the hallucinogenic properties of nebulium. Enhanced soldiers keep a vial in case we're captured. That renders us pretty useless to torturers. Let me think. Yeah, 3 parts pheromone and 2 parts nebulium ought to do it. Use that as the lure and the matriarch won't know what hit her. Ready for this?
Of course, what kind of man would I be if I couldn't lead my crew to success?
I like that. Makes all the difference when you have good folk watching your back. All right, let's do this.
Time to earn my commission.
Yay.
Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Combat! You lot could hit the wrong side of a freighter!
Hello, Commander. Medics order.
Practicing some battlefield medicine.
Yeah, let's use the trauma kit, guys. Don't have to buy more of those. Because if they could kill the spitters... Okay.
Phew. We should harvest a limb from the matriarch while the body's still warm.
Already way ahead of you. And that gets us to the Vox relay. So, we got a fast travel point. Let's go turn in our missions. Let's see. Journal. Quests. Do that one. Map. It's as close as I can get there. Run down. Talk with Niall's friend. Make Niles happy with us.
What do you mean you're leaving? Just over. I have a life outside the place, you know.
Which way did it face me coming in? No. No, there's a marker. Nah, we'll let them handle their own device. We're out of small gun ammo. Nah, we still have about 100 rounds, but just hope we're not dealing with a lot of stuff.
You've returned, but where are the others? Hold a moment. What's that in the sky? A Protectorate transport?
Uh-huh.
What in the blazes was that?
Happy ignition, combustion, we have some bad news about your team. They didn't make it.
What do you mean? All of them?
Your team was dead before we arrived, and Audra sacrificed herself to blow up that ship.
And you didn't think to dissuade her? Damn it, Niles! Our cause isn't served by more corpses.
Don't yell at Niles, he tried to reason with her.
You're right. I apologize. Audra was never one for half measures. I know all too well how stubborn she can be. Still, her loss will be felt. Was she at least able to give you the cipher before the end?
Yes.
I wish the success of this venture had not come at such a terrible cost. But at least it was not for nothing. Perhaps I was mistaken about your commitment to making amends, Niles. Thank you for being true.
Fault you for having doubts? But I have changed. I am changing.
I hope you'll both forgive me my earlier disposition. I'm not normally so surly.
Don't worry about it, just glad we could help out.
I'm pleased Niles has found such a supportive friend and ally. That's a rare thing in this colony. I haven't much to reward you with, but take this. It's something I had started on for Niles long ago. Hopefully it fits. This information came at a steep price, but I'll put it to good use. Expect to hear from me should our cause require further assistance from the Earth Directorate's best.
Good luck, Zebulon. We'll be ready when you need us. Companion, you've acquired a companion mod kit. At a workbench, you can use this to apply upgrade mods to your companion's weapons and armor. Neat. Okay. Tasks mentioned, that's fine. This one's next. And then we also need to return to Officer Carr. So that's all within here. And with that, we'll be cleaning up quite a bit of stuff off of Paradise. You know, never once I noticed that we had a toggle flashlight. But every time I've tried, I don't have a flashlight. Could be a mod for my helmet or a gun. Speaking of that, let's see if we can load up on some more ammo. And possibly some trauma kits if we can. Yeah, we want 500 of those. Shock round, smoke grenade. Yep, we'll just buy up ammo. Oh, we got some shotgun rounds too. So, next spot.
Back again? I hope the hunting has gone well.
It has. Can you install a new graph now?
Certainly, if you've procured the right materials. I've been fine-tuning the procedure in the meantime. I do believe it'll be as smooth as Crabble butter.
I'm gonna assume Crabble butter's especially smooth, because I'm ready to feel like myself again. The material we harvested from the skeleton Crabble could allow me to fire off scalding shell shards. They'd pierce through armor easily, I imagine. And the part from the Raptidon matriarch should let me camouflage myself at will, like other Raps can. I'd be able to close the distance and heal you up without the enemy noticing. I believe either option would suit me fine. Care to share your thoughts?
Crabble grift.
Then I will. And you know what? This makes me the first of Auntie's soldiers to graft with the skeleton's claw. I rather like the thought of being a pioneer. If you don't mind, I'll go ahead and take this spare part off your hands for my own research.
Oh, the skeleton Crabble will be a splendid match for you, Inez. Go on now. Get sorted while I get this machine up and running. Mind the Raptidon drool on the table. No need to be nervous. I promise.
Yep. Think happy thoughts.
Thank you for the bedside manner, Commander. As you can tell, I've got a nervous temperament and jump at the sight of my own shadow.
Enough distractions, please. I need the utmost focus for my work. This is beautiful work. My best yet. How does the limb feel, Inez? Any numbness? Pain?
Yeah, both. Body's not accustomed to the presence of another limb. Feels like I've got an extra passenger in my nervous system. But it certainly beats feeling like I'm bleeding on the inside. Or fighting the urge to feast on raw human flesh. Like last time.
Well, I'll certainly be having words with that surgeon, leaving you in a state like that. Now, you come back straight away if anything bothers you.
Will do, Doc. I thank you. And you, Commander, without your help, I don't know what I might have done. Whatever you need going forward, I'm there. You got my word.
Awesome. Okay, so that's all done. Next was their side quest of going up the Howling Tower.
Take care in the northern regions of the island. Fewer reports from scouts. Heightened degree of danger. Maybe that's something to look forward to. Loose your words. I'm listening.
I've completed what you wanted me to do at the Skycutter Tower.
Good work. Sure it'll aid your path into the box. Presuming you keep your nerve.
How's the war effort?
Let me spin you a yarn. One of my elite regiments ceased replying to hails several weeks ago. Hardy bunch. Fought all across the system. Yesterday, the Protectorate launched the regiment commander's upper torso into one of our encampments, which makes 2 1/3 complete corpses of a 6-person unit. Mocking us. Calculating bastards, the Protectorate. Would admire their efficacy if it weren't taking so many of my best and brightest. Once the fighting reignites in full, they'll pay dearly.
Okay. I've been there in your position, I meant not the corpses. Let's get back to business.
Music to my ears.
Okay. So, with that, let's go out here. Healthy improvements. You know, where is our ship? Is this still... Let's go see. I want to go to the ship, see if we can help out Val. And get some good stuff in the meantime. And because it looks like we're going to have to do some upgrades. Now, where was the... There they are. Val's mod kit. I need one more description key. Right. Sorry, Val. But, on that note, since we do have some upgrades to do and everything, I'll do that off camera just to get our companions up to speed and check what we can do for armor, since we have many different ones. And next time I'll definitely give you an update on what we did, if we do anything. There's a chance. It just depends if I have time to do it off camera. So with that, thank you all very much for watching, and if you're still enjoying the series, please remember to hit the like button, leave a comment if you're enjoying it. If I'm missing anything, please let me know. If there's something I'm not catching, feel free to definitely leave a comment on it so we can take a look at it together next time. But until next time, thank you very much for watching.